Hello, and welcome to another episode of LeadUp. In today's episode, we are going to look at the stage. Now, if you joined us last week, we introduced our impact theme for the year 2026, and we mentioned that this year we are running with the focus, the stage is mine, with the whole idea that as individuals, there is a need for us to rise to the occasion, for us to get up from our slumber and do something great and do something better. For this reason, we are still on that journey of getting to know more, of getting to actually know how we will be able to translate this focus into a reality. So, in today's session, we are saying the stage is ours, the stage is mine. What really are we talking about? What do we mean about the stage? What actually is this stage that we are talking about? That is what we want to do today. Now, just imagine this. Just like you have the music performer or the musician, the artist, who will always mount the stage and they will perform amazingly. They always put up a very great act. They always put up a very beautiful act. Probably you've been to a theater show before. You've been to a drama or play before. You'd realize that they come onto the stage and they act out. They put out their act in a very amazing way, in a very fascinating way. You sit back and you watch them, and you're so amazed. You're so out. Now, that kind of feeling you have, that kind of excitement you have, is because of the good work or the good act that these people put up there on that stage. They perform as though the stage belongs to them, and that is because they own the stage when they mount up there. Now, this is the same mindset with which this vision and this focus was crafted for the year. But come to think of it, unlike the music performers or unlike the artists who will have this physical stage of theirs to go on and showcase what they do, you probably may not be a musician. You probably may not be even an artist. So the question then becomes, what is your stage? Today, we want to answer that question. And to answer that question, let's still stay a little bit on the same scenario. So, just like you would realize that even pertaining to those in the arts, pertaining to the performing arts, they have differences and varieties in the things they do. So the dancer, when they get on the stage, are going to perform way differently as compared to the musician. It's going to be different from what the play artist is going to come. It's going to be different from what the actor, the actress is going to come and do on the stage. It's going to be even different from what a magician or a clown will come and put up on the stage. Even when we realize that even pertaining to the same act, even in terms of music, you'd realize that different music platforms or different music stages actually call for different kinds of performances. They call for different qualities of performances. They call for different expertise. They call for different kinds of energy that people put into their act. In the same way, we realize that every stage is different and every stage requires different acts. And so your stage may not be the same as my stage. And what you may do on your stage may also be very different from what I do on my stage. But understand that at the end of the day, the person who sang and the person who also danced, all of them may have received a standing ovation. All of them may have been able to cause some excitement in their audience. Now, hold on right there. Who then becomes your audience? Before we even get to know of our stage, it is needful that we understand that Our audience as a people is the entire universe. The Bible says that for the endless creation awaits the manifestation of the children of God. And so it is needful that we understand that the entire world is actually in great anticipation of what you and I can do, of how you and I can utilize our potentials, our God-given talents and resources to actually do something beautiful, to actually do something amazing in this world, in this universe. So the world is looking out to you. The world is anticipating what you're going to do. The world is seriously expecting what you are going to do next. Your next move, your audience, that is the entire universe, is earnestly awaiting. And so it is needful that you discover your stage. And once you have identified the kind of stage that works for you, then you know the kind of act to actually put on that stage. And so today, what are some of the acts that we are going to see? What are some of the stages that we can actually find ourselves on? When we talk about the stage, all that we want to mean is your area of influence. All that we are talking about is your area of expertise, where you function best, where you can function most. The Bible says that for wherever the sole of our feet shall step, he will give that place unto us. The Bible also mentions that whatever we find our hands doing, we should do it heartily. And so it is needful that we understand that wherever we find ourselves becomes that area of influence for us. To you, it may be that job you have found yourself in. To you, it is that workplace. To another, it will be your school. It will be your campus, that little space you have in your school. To another, it may be your parish, it may be your church. To another, it may be your political space. Another person, it may be the financial or the business space. That is your stage. That is where God has planted you. The Bible said, for God after creation planted Adam in the Garden of Eden. He especially prepared a garden in the east of Eden and planted Adam there. In the same way, God planted Adam to take dominion, to keep the garden and to tend for it. In the same way, God has also planted you in that workplace. In the same way, God has also planted you in that political space. In the same way, God has also planted you in that business space. In the same way, God has also planted you wherever you find yourself. It may be a hospital, it may even be in your community. For some, it may even be your respective homes. God has planted you there for a reason, and that is your stage. People of God, it is needful that you come to the realization of this stage of yours and then understand the kind of act that you put up for your audience, because there is no way that the same act that the financial expert is going to put up will be the same as the one in the political space will put up. These acts are going to differ. All that I mean to say is that your stage determines your act. Your stage determines what you do. Your stage determines your impact. And so now that we have come to discover our stage, now that we have come to know what our stage really is, it is needful that we begin to prepare. It is needful that we begin to put things in place. It is needful that we rise up and make it a determined effort to work towards putting out a very great show and a very great performance for that audience, which is the world that is expecting and anticipating your marvelous works. And so, follow us and anticipate our next episode, as we are now going to begin to delve deeper into how a person can actually develop him or herself in their respective stages, in their respective areas of influence, and then rise to that great and marvelous work. So for some of you, I know that you have allowed opportunities to pass you by. For some of you, I know there was a business pitch that you decided to ignore. For some of you, it is just that application that you decided to forget about. But for all you may know, that was your stage that you let go. Probably it is because you were not well prepared. Probably because you feel you're not yet up to it. Join us throughout this journey, and we are going to take you through processes and series of steps to guide you on how you can actually rise up to the occasion, take up that stage, and own it like it belongs to you. And so share to a brother, share to a friend, share to anyone who you believe this would be of great help to, and who you believe should also join us in this journey as we go along to take up the stage and then own it. And if you are new here as well, we'd like you to subscribe to our page. We'd like you to like this video if it has been of help to you. If you've learned something today, like, and then follow the house as well on our social media handles. And yes, so this is a quick one. The house currently is undertaking an event which we call CV Clinic. And so if you are very interested in upgrading your CV, we have a webinar coming up come Saturday. And so if you're interested in joining us, kindly tap on the link in the description below and join us. You can also scan the QR code and then join the register for the session. Trust me, if you're struggling in your professional space, if you're looking for jobs and it's not working for you, if you're sending out applications and you're not receiving calls, you're not getting interviews, there may be something wrong. Join this and probably we can work on your CV and help you get better. Yes, thank you very much for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.